Dad? 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 Dad!
What?
Are you completely deaf? I've been calling you for an hour.
Well, I didn't hear you.
God, you're so stupid!
Don't be rude. What do you want, anyway?
If a man was in a car crash and his willy got knocked off, would he still be able to wee?
What?
God, if a man was in a car crash and his willy got knocked off, would he still be able to wee?
What do you want to know that for?
It's homework!
Well, I don't know, do I?
Well, you're a doctor, aren't you?
All right, well, yes, I suppose he would.
What would he wee through?
What?
What would he wee through if he didn't have a willy anymore? Would he just have a hole?
Oh, for goodness sake, Jenny. I expect he'd have a catheter or something. It would all depend.
Has there ever been a man with two willies? Dad!
What?
Has there ever been a man with two willies?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, I think there have been a number of well-documented cases.
Huh. What happens when he wheezes?
What?
What happens when he wheezes? Does he wee out of both willies at once?
Well, I don't know, do I?
Well, you're a doctor!
That doesn't mean I know about that sort of thing. What on earth do you want to know for, anyway?
It's homework!
What sort of homework?
English!
English? How could it possibly be English?
It just is!
Well, I don't know what they think they're doing at that school of yours. I've got a good mind to ring up and complain. What? What is it? What, this piece of paper? You want me to look at this piece of paper, is that it? Well, it wouldn't hurt you to say so, you know. You could just say out loud, here's a piece of paper I'd like you to read. It wouldn't kill you, you know. Ah, stupid girl. I bet you don't behave like this with your teachers. What is it, anyway? Oh, bloody hell. Some bloody stupid presentation we've got to go to about GCSEs. I've got to drag myself along to this now, have I?
I don't want to go with you. I want to go with Mummy.
Yeah, well, she can't go because it's on a Thursday, and she's got her malicious rumours class on a Thursday. Ah, and she's taking my car as well, so that means we'll have to go on the bus.
Huh!
Where's this bloody bus? We've been waiting for about 3 hours. I bet it's going to rain in a minute. I'm hungry. My legs ache. I hate standing around like this. It always makes my legs ache. I could have been at home watching telly with a glass of wine and a bowl of crisps.
Don't talk to anybody.
What?
When we get there, don't talk to anybody.
Don't worry, I won't if I can help it. That'll be my bloody patience. That's the last thing I need.
Why do you always wear that jumper?
Why? What's the matter with this jumper?
It makes you fat.
It doesn't make me fat, Jenny. I am fat.
Haven't you got a different one?
Well, you know I have. I've got lots of different ones.
But they're all exactly the same.
Yeah, well, that's my look.
Couldn't you have trimmed your ear hair?
Now look, Jennifer, I'm not going to have a complete makeover just because of some...
What about your nose hair? Your nose hair's absolutely disgusting. Oh, God! I've just noticed. You've got a great big bogey up your nose.
I haven't ever. Where is it? Left or right?
I can't look. It's making me sick. I'm going to puke.
Don't be silly, Jenny. Just tell me where it is and I'll get rid of
Oh,
it.
God, you're so disgusting.
Jenny, I'm trying my best to...
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Why can't you sneeze like a normal person? You better not do one of those at school.
No, of course not. It's your fault. You made my nose all itchy. Now, where's this bogey of yours?
It's gone now.
I expect the sneeze must have shifted it.
Oh, why do you have to be so revolting?
Oh, look. Here it is in my hanky. Look, Jenny. There it is.
Good evening. Good evening. How very nice to see you all. My goodness me, what a great big bunch of sad old fatties. It was only 2 years ago that the Heronsbrook Secondary School applied for self-funding and became the Eddie the Eagle Give It a Go Academy. And I'm very pleased to say that just after Easter, we managed to scrape through our first Ofsted inspection. There were some problems with the toilets being blocked by cigarette butts and tampons and condoms. and some of the school meals were found to be contaminated with cigarette butts and tampons and condoms. And when the inspectors went into some of the lessons, they were pelted with cigarette butts and tampons and condoms. But all in all, I must say it went better than I expected. Now, this is a very important year for you and your children. It's GCSE year, and I'm sure you must all realise how important the GCSEs are. The results at the end of the year could make the difference between living off benefits and feeling entitled to sneer at those who do. One of the girls recently said to me, I don't need no exams, miss, because I is going in for the X Factor, in it. And to that girl I said, you've got no chance, Alicia, a chav like you. However, her CD is available in the foyer for £7.50 if anybody happens to be interested. Every year, there are certain parents who say to me, we don't care if our kids do well or badly in the exams, as long as they're happy. Education shouldn't be about getting a better job and more pay. It should be about developing the children as individuals. And to those parents, I say, oh, just piss off, you hippie tossers. Don't let anybody tell you that exams aren't everything. They bleeding well are everything. And I'll never get another job at my age if we don't get decent ones. So jolly well get your fingers out. And, of course, the best way to get good exam results is really excellent teaching from really excellent teachers. But as you know, we haven't got any of those, and so instead of that, we've hired a motivational speaker to make us all feel less depressed. Mr. Trevor Enthuso, I understand he's very good, we got him off the internet, and he asked me to mention that he also does weddings, bar mitzvahs, and funerals. So, over to you, Mr. Enthuso. Is there any more of that gin?
Good evening, Erinsbrook. Can I get a yeah? I said, can I get a yeah? Yeah. Are the acoustics all right in here?
Yes, I believe
Yeah, all
right.
right. What was that? Yeah, that's all my memory cards gone now.
Is that a problem?
Well, I can't do it without my memory cards. Do I still get paid?
Well, I'm afraid...
No, all right. No, it's okay. I'll be all right. Right. Now, there are two things that people are normally scared of when they go to school, right? What are they?
Martians.
Yeah, well, those are pretty scary, but they're not what I was thinking of.
Electrified door handles.
Not being able to find your way back home.
Oh, gigantic lobsters.
No. What I actually meant was exams and bullies. Research shows that most people starting at school are very worried about exams and bullies. Giant lobsters don't really feature, to be honest. I mean, I was scared of bullies when I went to school. I don't mind admitting it. I thought there was going to be great big bullies everywhere I went, and they were going to pick on me and bash me up and steal all my pocket money. And when I got to school, all those things actually did happen. But the thing about bullies is, right, just like exams, they look very scary, right, as they come towards you, threatening to smash your face in. But deep down inside, they're not really all that bad. For example, look at this great big huge bloke here in the front row. He looks like a great big terrifying bully, but I expect he wants to be friends, really. You just want to be friends, really, don't you?
What?
I said, you just want to be friends, really, don't you?
Get stuffed, wanker.
There you are, see? He just wants to be friends, really.
I'm going to rip your arms off.
And exams are like that. They look very scary and terrifying, you know, as they come towards you, looming up. But as long as you don't let them intimidate you, they're not really as terrifying as they seem.
I'll punch your face in.
I am going to lift home after this, aren't I? I mean, I'm not going to have to go and catch a bus, am I?
Had a car.
No, my car's out of commission at the moment because some tough kids took the wheels
I
off.
live in the other direction.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it later. Anyway, the other thing about exams is you can't hide from them. That's another way in which exams are like bullies. Oh yes, you can lock yourself inside your locker, or hide in the girls' toilet, or dress up as a girl and talk in a girl's voice, or wear a bra and call yourself Betty. But they always find you and bash you up in the end. Just like exams, see? They're going to get you sooner or later, so you might as well get used to the idea. And the other thing is, you can't get out of doing an exam just because you've been bashed up by bullies. And believe me, I've tried. I mean, I said to the teacher, I said, I don't think I can do this exam, teacher, because of all the trouble I've had with bullies. I didn't get any revision done because I was so busy worrying about bullies. And then bullies stole my books and threw them over the fence. So how was I meant to revise? And now they bashed me up, I said. And I really don't think I should do this exam because by rights I should be up at the hospital having an x-ray. But they said, that's what you always say. That's what you said in the mocks, they said. Now get in there, they said, and get on with it. But I think I've got concussion, I said. But they wouldn't listen. I might have brain damage, I said. But they still wouldn't listen. They sent me in. And then when I got my results back, I said, there you are. I did have brain damage. I should get more lenient marking, really. But they still wouldn't listen. All right, Doc. Enjoyed the speeches, did you? I thought that motivational bloke was good. Really? Yeah, well, I mean, maybe not exactly good, but it was something a bit different, weren't it? Anything that gets the kids enthused, I mean, it's got to be worth a try, hasn't it? Well, I thought he was useless. Yeah, well, to be fair, he was a bit put off by that great big sneeze from the audience. I mean, did you hear it? I mean, bloody hell, I've never heard anything like it.
Yes, but a professional speaker...
Like a bloody bomb going off, it was.
Well, a professional speaker...
And that great big nose blow afterwards. Like a bloody elephant or something.
Well, a professional speaker ought to be able to deal with that sort of thing.
Yeah, but I mean, be fair, Doc. That sneeze stoned me. I nearly shat myself.
Yes, but nothing he said made any sense.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, I didn't actually listen to what he said, did I? I mean, these motivating speakers, it's all about body language and tone of voice and all that.
Well, I didn't think those were any good either.
Well, yeah, I'll get it. I see where you're coming from. Well, now you put it like that, of course, yeah, I do agree with you.
Do you?
Yeah, well, there's too many of them, ain't there? Coming over here, taking our jobs.
That's not what I'm saying.
What, you reckon he's one of them Muslims, do you? One of them fanatics? Coming over here, infiltrating our education system? Yeah, you're probably right. Next thing you know, all the bloody kids will be beheading each other, little bleeders. They're very susceptible at that age.
No, that's not what I was saying at all.
Yeah, well, don't you worry. I'm voting UKIP at the next election. You can count on me. Put me down as one, Doc.
Yeah, but wait a minute, I'm not...
excuse me, I think there's some sausage rolls over there.
Well, that's a bloody waste of time, that was. We've missed the half-past bus. Now we're going to stand here and wait for the next one. I mean, it's going to be late. I could have been at home having a bacon sandwich. I'm absolutely starving. They scoffed all the snacks before I could get to the table. What took you so long, anyway? Who was that you were talking to?
Emma.
Emma? I thought you didn't like Emma.
I don't. But I've got to talk to her, otherwise she'll put something mean on Facebook.
Ugh, Facebook.
She'll probably put something mean anyway.
I don't know why you bothered to look.
She says you're cool.
Oh, does she?
I told her you really weren't. I told her you've got great big hairs up your nose, and they make me feel sick.
So, she thinks I'm cool, does she?
Ah!
There you are, you see. You don't think I'm cool, but everyone else does. It's because I'm a doctor, I expect.
No, it's because of that big sneeze.
What?
She's posted it on SoundCloud. It's had 500 plays.
Oh, great. Terrific.
And because you're a racist.
What? I'm not a racist.
Well, her dad says you are. All the dads are talking about it.
What? Oh, that's cool, is it?
Yeah, she says it is.
Oh, bloody hell. Hey, Jenny, look. Look at that great big bird over there, on the roof of that house. That's a heron, isn't it? Look at it, though. It's enormous. What's the matter with you? Why won't you look?
Don't want to.
Look, it's going to fly away. It's spreading its wings. Look at the size of those wings. They're enormous. You're going to miss it if you don't look.
Don't care.
It's gone. You've missed it.
You spoiled it.
What?
You spoiled it by seeing it first.
Oh, honestly. If you'd seen it first, would you have told me?
No.
Where's this bloody bus? I'm absolutely starving. I wonder what heron tastes like.
Dad?
What?
I hate school.
Well, you've got to go, whether you like it or not.
I hate all the things they make you do. And I hate the way everyone's mean all the time.
Yeah, well, if you think school's crap, just wait till you try being an adult.
If I get all good grades and everything, will I end up doing something I enjoy for a living?
No.
Well, what's the point then?
If you don't get good grades, it'll be even worse.
But I want to do something interesting.
Huh. Fat chance. Society isn't built that way. They'll take that dream and crush it like a paper cup.
Dad?
Yes, darling?
Can somebody have a willy and a vagina both at the same time?
Oh, for goodness sake, Jenny.
Well, can they?
Yes, they can. It's called being a hermaphrodite.
So can they make themselves pregnant?
Well, I don't know, do I?
Well, you're a doctor.
Hello.
Bloody hell.
Has he gone?
Has who gone?
That big bully. I was hiding from him in this bush.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Phew. Are you waiting for the bus?
Yes, we are.
Right, so am I.
What's that you've got?
They're crisps. But, you wouldn't like them. They're very peppery.
I can smell the pepper from here.
Yeah, well, most people don't like them apart from me because of all the pepper.
Well, I do like peppery crisps, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, well, there's only enough for me.
You've got a great big bag full there.
It's not as big as it looks. But there's not very many in it.
There are loads.
Well, not really. Not once you start having to share them.
Oh, that's fine. You don't have to share them if you don't want to.
It's not that I don't want to, but there's not that many left. And they are very peppery.
Fine.
And if I gave some to you, I'd have to give some to your little boy as well.
That's my daughter, as a matter of fact.
Oh, is it?
Huh. Yes, it is. And if there's one thing she hates, it's being mistaken for a boy.
Oh, well, she looks just like one.
Huh.
Here, have you got any spare change?
What?
Yeah, I don't think I've got the right change for the bus.
Oh, so you won't give me any of your crisps, but you expect me to give you some change?
Well, yeah. Have you got any?
No. Not if you won't share your crisps, I haven't.
Oh, all right then. Here you go.
Oh no!
What crisps?
Dad!
Oh, bugger.